Karnataka. To mark the completion of 3 years of the BJP government in Karnataka, the state government will hold the Janaspandana program today in Doddaballapur. BJP General Secretary and State in charge for Karnataka, Arun Singh, will be the chief guest for the event. Meanwhile, the blame game between the ruling BJP and the Congress has begun in Karnataka over the recent collapse of infrastructure in the IT capital owing to floods triggered by heavy rainfall. The Congress has slammed the BJP for holding celebrations while people continue to suffer. Congress said that the BJP should pay more attention to the people's issues instead of celebrating events.
Janaspandana program is an opportunity for the BJP government in Karnataka and also to Mr. Bommai-led government to publicly seek an apology of the entire people of Karnataka and also to go for a fresh mandate for the purpose of mismanagement, abuse of power, underdevelopment in the state of Karnataka and also large-scale corruption.
I don't know why they are celebrating. The corruption capital of India is Karnataka. From last 1 year, there is no development, there is no law and order, the price rise is going steep. All these things, there is nothing to celebrate. They should apologize to the people of Karnataka. From last 1 year, they have not achieved anything.
Instead of addressing the people's issue, they are just coming out and trying to organize a program called Janotsava, then it got changed into Janaspandana. I don't know on what account they're having such a program and such a lavish program. What's happening to these BJP people? I don't understand. They have always kept on telling us they are the party with difference. Now we understand what is the difference they are going to do. They only want to do a difference is only by collecting 40% commission, nor putting people into floods or mismanagement of traffic or misgovernance.
Now, joined by my colleague Ritu, with more details on this. Very good morning to you, Ritu. How would you sum up the tenure of the BJP in Karnataka in these last 3 years? We know the government has been plagued by troubles, especially in the recent past, even with a rumored exit of Baswaraj Bommai and now, of course, the floods that have inundated the state. So, the timing of these celebrations, how would you describe it?
Yes, so first thing is, you see this program now, it was been postponed the 2 times, in fact. First time when Praveen Natharu murder took place on July 28th. So BJP party was ready to celebrate then, but they had to postpone because right-wing workers were all up in arms because of that murder that happened in the Mangaluru. And then later point, they again planned to celebrate this, but the minister Umesh Khatri had passed away. But now, you see, this is the 3rd time that, the plan has come up and finally seems to be working for them in Doddaballapur. So this is a kind of a program that which is to kickstart the preparation for the polls, which we clearly can see, because previously you see the Congress party who had celebrated 2 big programs in the Karnataka. That was first one was the Siddaramaya's 75th birthday celebration, and then later point the Freedom March from the Congress Party on Independence Day. So we saw overwhelming response to both the programs, now for which we also saw how BJP party was in a kind of a fixed situation there, because the response that the Congress party is getting from their programs is something where the BJP seems like lacking, because we saw the kind of crowd that also turned up and how people had responded to the former CM's birthday and the Freedom March as well there. So, but yes, the BJP party in the state has been under scanner for all the various reasons, whether it's about the communal violence that we're talking about, or where we have seen the issues like hijab, halal, and other communal issues of related to the Praveen Natharu murder case as well, what happened in the Shimoga as well. But with all that as well, what we had also seen a big issue that from an IT city is about the crumbling infrastructure and the flood-like situation where the state government had in a way failed to look up to this kind of condition and bring out remedies for the people, because ministers and the representatives of the constituencies actually turned up late to their corridors. So that has upset the people as well. But if we are talking about the Janaspandana, which is the program that they are taking out in the Doddaballapur. So that's the region where you see the BJP party had not been able to work out well. So that's the region that they have selected for this program, seeming that they can try and pull out a crowd from the in and around areas like the Kolar and the other places around, and be able to address that crowd and give them more promises of what exactly the BJP party is looking forward to. But in majorly, this program is all about showing their report card to the people of what work the state government has done and what programs from the central government side has been implemented. But we'll have to see to how the people are going to respond to this program, because 2 times the program was already been the 2-time program couldn't take place, but this is the third time that they have planned. But we'll have to see what kind of a response the BJP party gets from this, and how people will take their report card.
Well, yes, and we'll have